Good evening. I'm looking straight into that light. Perhaps I'll get used to it. Oh. I'm in my new shed. Well, the new shed that I'm in the process of building. Mia's down here. She's looking at me thinking, who the hell is he talking to? Yeah, it's been a lovely day. It's Sunday today, isn't it? Yeah, Sunday. It was like a spring day. A genuine spring day. I don't know if spring has officially started yet. 23rd of March is in my mind for some reason. I don't know. That's maybe the start of spring, or is that when the clocks go back? Spring forward. Clocks go forward in spring, don't they? Spring forward, fall back. We don't call it fall here. We call it autumn. But you know, the saying's the same. I know what it means. I found my favourite old pipe. I haven't seen it for months. It was in my camping gear, which I haven't used for months. I'm very pleased to see it again. It's quite light. I don't know what I'm going to talk about tonight. Oh, I did find a little story I wrote some time ago. I might read that to you. Well, I mean, it's a very, very short story because it was a very short event. It was a short event on a very momentous occasion. Yeah, I was 17 years old. It's quite a personal event, but you know me, I share everything. It was the day I lost my virginity. Don't look so shocked, Mia. I remember it very clearly. Yes, I remember that day very clearly. Well, it was a night time actually. And it was winter. I could, hang on, I did bring it out with me, this, what I wrote down. Oh, here it is. Not much to it. As I say, it's a very short event. Shall I read it to you? I expect you're curious by now, aren't you? one listening. Oh, come a bit closer just in case you can't hear me. I'm talking to the camera, Mia. Mia's down there, look. She's wondering what's going on. She's looking very splendid. Mia's sort of improved. I put her back on those tablets. The tablets I've been giving her, steroids. She's back on them, and honestly, it's amazing the difference. Last week she was limping and looking morose and unhappy. Honestly, about 3 days after I put her on those tablets, I can notice an improvement in her already. They're just incredible. I've still got plenty left. Well, I've got a few months left, and then after that I'm going to have to go to the vet, tell her what I've been doing. So I've been prescribing steroids for my dog, and hopefully she'll give me some more when she sees what a wonderful effect they've been having. I know you shouldn't. She did tell me once before that you shouldn't have a dog on for too long, but I mean, she's 11 years old. Does it matter? And if it makes her feel better. Anyway, that's what I've been doing regarding looking after my dog, my old girl. I look at her face sometimes and I just think she looks so beautiful, even though she is elderly now. She's still got that regal air about her sometimes when she sits up, if she hears something and sits up and looks about her. A very regal, noble looking dog. And I'd like to keep her around as long as possible. And although we don't go on long walks anymore, she does have a good quality of life. She's still a guard dog and she barks at everything that goes past during the day. And at night she barks at the foxes, and she'll still chase a fox away. So she's doing her job. Where was I anyway? Where was I? Oh yes, I was going to tell you about the night I lost my virginity. What a thing to be talking about. It's all right, I don't go into detail. I'll save that for another time. If I can see it. The first time I ever properly did it with a girl was on a cold night in a small heated greenhouse behind a cobbler's shop in a small village in northeast Scotland. I remember that it was a pleasant enough experience, but nothing to write home about. More experimental than anything. On my part, anyway. I can't speak for the girl, of course, although she seemed to know what she was doing. And the greenhouse was her idea. Not that I would have written home about it, you understand. I got a slight burn on my leg from the paraffin heater. We were discovered by the greenhouse owner, who, having heard a pane of glass shatter as she accidentally put her shoe through it, shone his torch on our nakedness while shouting that he had phoned the police and would be talking to our parents. He did neither of those two things, as far as I'm aware. In our haste to leave, she left her knickers behind. I like to imagine that the man's wife found them eventually and accused him of getting up to no good. Neither she nor I were put off by this incident, and continued doing it in the back seat leather sumptuousness of her brother's car which he had left unlocked in the garage whilst he was serving in the army in Germany. In those days, cars, this was an Austin, I believe, an Austin A70, beautiful, great big leather seat in the back of it, leather seats all round. They don't make them like that anymore, or maybe they do, I just never see them. Anyway, eventually I felt I'd learned enough about it from her and moved on to pastures new. Or she might have dumped me, I can't remember. Okay, she did dump me. I was still a learner, but I never stopped experimenting, and eventually I became an expert lover, something which, if the opportunity arises, I still like to have a go at to this day. That's it. Right, that's a little video I've made. I'm struggling for things to content on my video. I'm struggling. I think I'm going to do something like storytelling around a campfire sort of thing. Let me know what you think of that idea, will you? If I was young, of course I could do so much more. Didn't have YouTube when I was young, of course, and I must say that's probably a very good thing. Anyway, that's it. I'll just let you have a look around the shed if you like. Don't ask me too much about it. I don't know if you can see. I put the roof joists on today. That was a job well done. I had to get that tarpaulin off to do it, and it was such a nice day, so it went well. I'm getting there. Right, that's about it. Thanks for looking in again. I hope I'll see you again soon and have something interesting to say. Look after yourself. See you soon. Bye-bye. Bye.